Alexander and Susanna are riding pillion on the snowmobile that collected them at the little airport at Kiruna in Lapland, over 1,000 kilometers north of the Swedish capital Stockholm. It's 5 p.m. and it's been dark for nearly 3 hours. The thermometer reads -25. But despite the cold, the young lovers are radiant. An exceptional night awaits them as they walk through the doors of the Ice Hotel. Alexander and Susanna booked one of the hotel's 40 rooms some time ago. After the usual formalities, they head for the bar for a stiff drink. Because even though it looks like a hotel, it's more like a waking dream. Everything is made of ice. The bar, the glasses, the tables, the chairs, everything. The ice is at the ideal temperature, perfectly dry. It can be worked like any other material. While visitors can restore their bodies in the bar, they can also restore their souls in the Ice Hotel's chapel. The magical, mystical atmosphere is perfect for contemplation, led by Pastor Johansson, who has held services here for 10 years. I've been the priest of the Ice Church since it began. I do weddings and christenings. People come from all over the world to get married here. And of course, I hold ordinary church services. It takes a month to build this incredible ice palace. It's built in November using ice from the river close by. 30,000 cubic meters of snow are used and 5,000 tons of ice. In April, the hotel will melt away into the river. The hotel's 4,000 square meters of floor space contain 40 bedrooms, including 10 suites. Each room is unique, created by an ice sculptor. The builders have honed their technique to a fine art. The ice discs that form the columns are cemented with hot water. Snow and cold water are sprayed onto the metal frames to make the walls and ceilings.
Here we are in the main hall of the hotel. Above me you see the vaulted forms of snow with the supporting columns of ice. Decorational and giving support in the springtime when the hotel will be melting and returning back to the river. The ice is easy to carve, and if we have a hotel made completely of ice, the sun unfortunately will melt it very quickly. So the snow is isolating us from the elements. Outside today we have 32 degrees minus, and inside we have -5 degrees.
Dozens of architects, refrigeration engineers and sculptors work permanently on maintenance. They've been building and rebuilding the Ice Hotel for 10 years now in a meadow by the River Torne. This mad idea belongs to Ingvar Bergqvist, who realized that cold and ice were two of Sweden's greatest resources. Today, 4,000 visitors come to the Ice Hotel every season. And there are even other ice palaces about to spring up elsewhere.
Ja, vi funderar på det, och vi har haft också samtal med en kanadensisk partner.
We've thought about exporting the concept because we think it would work in other places. We've got plans with a partner in Canada, but nothing's been signed as yet.
Och då är tanken att vi kommer att utbilda den personalen.
We'll provide technical backup to help them build their hotel, so that they don't make the same mistakes as we did at first, because we want it to be right first time. That's how you need to do it. It's better for everyone, otherwise the building can be particularly dangerous.
Att göra en bra produkt.
This year, the hotel even features a 500-seat arena, outside. But it doesn't seem to have cooled the public's enthusiasm. But Alexander and Susanna want to get to bed early. A long sleigh ride awaits them tomorrow morning. First, they have to collect their indispensable sleeping bags before trying to find their room in this maze of ice and snow. They'll need the sleeping bag. The beds are made entirely of ice, covered with reindeer skin. The coldest and most torrid of nights can begin. It's fabulous, it's fantastic. When we arrived, it was dark and stormy outside, but inside all was calm. It was mystical.
Und als wir dann reinkamen, alles total ruhig, so richtig mystisch.
The temperature's great when you're in the sleeping bag. It's very warm.
It's wonderful for love.